Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and for those of you who don't know, we're watching Fairy Tail episode 312. That's not how I meant to start this. Okay, but what I was gonna say is, for those of you who don't know, I don't know if you watch My Hero Academia series, I already talked about it, but I bashed my toe really bad. I don't think it's broken because it's actually feeling a little bit better today, but it's been about a little over 2 days now since I hit it, and it still hurts to walk. I have to, walk flat-footed because if I, take like a normal step where you bend your toes up, it hurts a lot. So it's basically like a full-on limp and everything. When I'm sitting here like this, it doesn't usually hurt. Every now and then I get a little bit of pain, but just in case, anything, just letting you guys know what's going on in my life. And in case I, kick something and you see me just friggin' start like crying and like cut if I edit it out or whatever happens, it'll hurt if I accidentally like kick my desk or something. Anyways, enough of that. So we're on to Fairy Tail. Last episode we had the reveal that Lady Irene is Urza's mom, but I'm still holding out hope that there's more to it. I mean, there's obviously more to Lady Irene because of what we found out, but I kind of hope there's more to the birth of Urza, because I had my crazy theory that she was like a sword born of Irene's magic, but it's probably not since they zoomed in on the scar, unless they're just red herring us. But, regardless of that, we also have Lady Irene, who is apparently the Queen of Dragons, I think they called her. I kept wanting to say Mother of Dragons because of Game of Thrones, but I have no idea what that means, how she's that old. Did she time travel, or is she just immortal? Like, how is she immortal? Is it the same as, I mean, I highly doubt it's the same as Zareth, or else she'd be, like, just as powerful, even though she seems very confident when she's around Zareth, but I don't know. Let's find out by watching the episode. Alright, guys, let's do it. Alrighty, so for you full-lengthers, we are going to start the episode in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Oh, excuse me. Yes. Okay, story time. Let's go. Dragnoff. Intro! No! I'm still not watching that intro yet. I love the song, though. I say it every time. I do. I really do. That little part right there. I don't know why. I like it. I can't wait to watch this intro. I want to see like the visuals that go along with this song. They seem like they'd be pretty good. Do 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 do. All right, we are almost done. Gotta try to bring it back up before I miss something. Okay, Kingdom of Dragnoff. Look at all the dragon statues and stuff too. Sage Dragon Belsarion. Okay. So this must be a faction that respects humans, and maybe the battle in the West is the evil ones. Oh, are they baby dragons? Oh, they're adorable. Irene? Uh-oh. Yeah, okay, so those are the evil ones that are eating people. These are the good ones. Hmm. Oh. Okay. Alright. Dragon Seed. Yeah, exactly. That's what I want to know. I'll get to that eventually. Okay. Later. Ooh. Hmm. Oh. Okay. Using her magic. So is that the first time, like, they've seen magic? Hmm. She doesn't look happy, though. And can she use her enhancement magic on that? Was that Atlas Flame? I just saw fire. Or maybe it's just them breathing fire. Okay, maybe not. Hmm. Damn. All scraped up. She just loves putting flowers there. Damn. Hmm. Is he the one that made Acnologia, maybe? Okay, maybe it doesn't have anything to do with Acnologia. Because isn't Acnologia the one that really wiped out the dragons? For the most part? Hmm. Okay, so... Oh, okay, that... Alright. So she started the Dragon Slayers, which then created Acnologia as well as all of them. Okay. Hmm. Gramps, Loxus. Oh, yeah, that's right. Lucy's warming him up. Acnologia. Does not look happy. Oh, back in Natsu's head. I wonder if these two stories are gonna collide. Like, Natsu's gonna learn something crazy, and Lady Irene revealing something crazy. Wendy. Oh, okay. Kadema Natsu. Hmm. So Natsu learned very quickly. I thought their paths were gonna, like, converge on that story, but nope. Just instantly told them. Hmm. Jeez. So how are they so much stronger? Yeah, we know about this. Damn. Why'd all the flowers die? Time passing? Is that just what it's supposed to show? Whoa. Oh shit. That's kind of like the Dragon Force stuff that our Dragon Slayers have, but they're protected from, like... Oh. That long ago? Hmm. Watch it be Acnologia. Yeah, I've definitely got some stuff to talk about with, like, how the Dragon Slayers work and stuff. I think I might know the reasoning why these ones are stronger than our Dragon Slayers, but I'll talk about that in discussion. Okay. Hmm. She didn't say that her dad died. And we haven't seen him since. Okay, there he is. Okay, never mind. Okay, so her dad is in Agnologia. Confirmed. Jeez. Damn. Hmm. She gone full dragon. And this is what the other dragons protected Natsu and them from. This would have happened to them. Oh, jeez. I didn't even think of that. Did they say time passing? 3 years. What? Whoa. You literally just tried to cut her baby out of her stomach. What did you expect? Oh my. She going full dragon. Oh, damn. Pretty badass dragon. So how'd she get back into a human form? That's one question I have. Damn. Zareth, maybe? Yep. He can tell. Damn. So she already has the scar. So the scar wasn't from giving birth. You only look like one. Alright. Yeah. I feel bad for Irene's past, but she's a horrible person now, so, I mean... Oh, that stinks. Hmm. Interesting. So could she sleep before when she was a dragon? Is it just the human form that did this to her, or is that just what being a dragon is like? Jeez. That's pretty cool. Hmm. Oh god. That's messed up. Jesus. Just going crazy. So what does that mean, though? Okay, it didn't work. Jeez. She just went Looney Tunes, essentially. Crazy. Damn. Oh, shit. Oh! Oh! What armor is that? Oh! Oh! Alright. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. The hell of an episode. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yeah, so there are quite a few things I want to talk about, but I think I kind of figured a lot of them out during the episode for, like, problems I had with it, but I think I understand after thinking it through, so. But once the outro is over and we get to the discussion portion, we'll give it a good talk through. I love this part right here. Oh, I love that bit. Alrighty, guys, so that is the end of episode 312. That was good. Wait, no, 313. Shoot, did I say the wrong thing in the beginning? That was 313. I hope I said the right thing in the beginning. Oh well, regardless. Now we're in discussion. Woohoo! So that was a good episode. Sorry if my reaction wasn't like as good as it could have been. It was like a lot of information. I was trying to read and follow along, and I was kind of enraptured in the story, right? The whole episode was just, you know, like pretty much one long story except for like a little interruption that had to do with like Natsu and stuff. But that was just, it was really cool. So Lady Irene is the Queen of Dragons because she essentially was a queen of a kingdom way back, you know, she said like 400 years ago. Or was it longer than that? I don't know when all this falls in place with all the good dragons that we know of, like yeah, 400 years ago. I don't know how that all falls in place when it comes to Igneal and Metallicana and all of them, because they might have been like a different part of like another, because they talked about other like kingdoms that work together to fight off like, you know, the human eating dragons and stuff like that. So maybe they were off doing that kind of thing, but uh so she created Dragon Slayer magic essentially, which, as we know, turns people into dragons the more you use it and stuff. But they were able to just, like, you know, they showed, like, one guy, like, jumping up and flying straight through a dragon. And obviously we had our Dragon Slayers who fought them when they came through the Eclipse Project. And they didn't stand a chance against the dragons, really. They, like, didn't even really scratch them. So at first I was confused about that, but as the episode went on, when I had like time to think about it, I put some thought into it, and I think what it was is the uh the fact that the dragons lived inside of all of our Dragon Slayers and protected them from transforming. I think it dampened their powers. That would be my guess. I don't know if they've ever explicitly said this, but obviously we know they told us it stopped them from turning into dragons, but I don't think they mentioned that it like lessened their powers so they weren't as strong, they weren't able to kill actual dragons, you know? So I'm thinking that was just another side effect of whatever the dragons did to them while they lived, you know, inside them. So and then I got really confused partially through the episode because it seemed like all the dragons were wiped out because of Acnologia, but obviously we knew that wasn't the case because of Igneal and all that going on and that whole plan, but I think they fixed that confusion for me when Zareth walked up on Irene as a dragon and said it's not very common to find a living dragon these days. So that means there are still some. Acnologia hadn't wiped out every single one at this point, you know. But man, that was a crazy story. So, and then obviously, once she started turning into a dragon, the humans, you know, feared dragons even though they helped them before, and feared Acnologia, so they hated, like, everything that had to do with dragons. They didn't want someone that would be against the dragons and kill all the dragons, but they didn't want someone that was supporting the dragons. It's like they hated everything. They kind of contradicted themselves, right? Like oh, Agnologia killed all the good dragons, and then she's like, but I love dragons, and they're like, we hate you for that too. But it was kind of ridiculous, but that's human ignorance, right? Uh, Man. So she, rotted in prison. The father of the child, even like, I guess it had been 3 years at that point, and she still wasn't even showing because centuries passed and stuff like that, and she didn't even give birth. So that's crazy. I wonder what that means for Urza. Is she really a normal human? Was it the fact that Irene was a dragon slayer that slowed down Urza's birth? Or is it the fact that Urza is something else that slowed down the birth, right? I don't know. Urza definitely seems to age at a normal rate because part of the way through the episode I was like, well, is Urza gonna be like immortal too now because of this? But we've seen her as a kid with Natsu, and she's grown up with Natsu, and like her size, it makes sense. So she definitely seems to be aging, unless she's gonna hit like a point in her life where she just like the aging slows down or something. But I don't know. I feel like it's a little late for them to reveal too much about Urza, because obviously if they reveal that she's immortal or something like that as well, then that doesn't really do anything for the story, right? Because the story is going to be ending soon. It's not like we're going to be here, in 200 years, and you know E.N.D and Urza are gonna be the only ones remaining that haven't like aged or something, because somehow like the E&D demon like doesn't really age either or something. I don't know. It's just like I don't think there's gonna be anything crazy like that because there's just not enough time left in the show. So, man, I don't know if there's gonna be any more reveals about Urza. We still have whatever Natsu's gonna learn. It seems like they're saying there's like one more secret or something that Natsu's on his way to, but that was a really cool story. I was really into it the entire time. Like I said at the beginning, I felt like my reaction actually lacked an actual reaction because I was so into the story. I wanted to read every line. I didn't want to miss anything. And oh man, that was so good. So, hmm. So basically, once the Dragon Slayer started dying, I'm guessing people stopped learning Dragon Slayer magic. But then Acnologia was someone who, they said in earlier episodes that he bathed in the blood of enough dragons that he became one himself. But I'm pretty sure he also killed the Dragon Slayers, basically anything that could oppose him. And that's, still his mission, even to today. He wants to kill, all the Dragon Slayers. He mentioned it when they got to da, 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 da. When he went after what's his name, God Serena, was that it? The one that could control like all the different elements, the avatar of Dragon Slayers. So he killed him and said there's like, however many left to go, which is interesting. Does he want to kill Lady Irene too? Is he able to know? I wonder. Because he came face to face with Irene, and Irene was only. I don't know. That makes me want to, like, rewatch that episode and see his wording to Irene. Did he only want to kill Irene because she was in the way to stop him? Or did he want to kill her before that? I don't know. So, that's interesting. But I wonder if Lady Irene is gonna go back into her dragon form at some point before the end of the show. Like, as the fight progresses, is she's gonna get pushed enough to enough of her limits to go back to the dragon form? Because I don't even know if she can. That was another thing. Did becoming human, whatever Zeref did to her to make her look like a human, but not actually human, did that take her taste and ability to sleep and warmth or whatever all away from her? Or was she unable to do those things even as a dragon, and she was just in human form remembering what those things were like and not, not being able to do them now. I don't know. I can't remember if we've had any examples of dragons, sleeping and eating and tasting stuff, so I don't know. That's one thing I'm not sure about. But it'll be interesting. How are they gonna stop her? Like, does she also have the strength of being a dragon while still in human form, right? That's another question. So you know how, like, no one was able to stop the dragons during the Eclipse Project. How are they gonna stop Irene? That is a big question. Obviously, we have Natsu who and E.N.D and all the dragon slayers, but they were never actually able to slay dragons back then. Obviously, they're stronger now. Maybe they could now? I don't know. But basically, my question is, can Irene even die here? And what's going to be the end game with that? I'm so excited to see where the rest of the story goes and how they finish it off and everything. Basically every episode, or not every episode, but majority of the episodes, they're revealing more and more info. It's like, I almost wonder if they had, like, I'm wondering how the manga is for this. Are they shoving, like, a crap ton of manga? Like, is the manga over too, or is the manga still going? That's another question. I don't know anything about that. I don't usually read manga. For one, I don't want to, like, catch up to where I am and pass it and spoil stuff in the show. But I wonder if, they're pushing, tons and tons of chapters, like, an abnormal amount, and smushing it down into these last episodes and doing that. Because we had, so many reveals, right? That I felt like they could have stretched out over a long period of time. Like, each reveal could have been its own arc in a different story, Like, hell, Irene might not even have been a part of, like, Zareth's group, Like, his country. She might have been her own entity and her own storyline in the manga, or, like, whatever they planned for this story. She could have been her own thing, but then when they said, like, okay, we only have this many episodes we can do, we're gonna, put Irene with Zareth so we can do all the Zareth reveals and all the Lady Irene reveals all at once, I don't know. That's just, like, a random, like, crazy theory that I just came up with, but... So, Interesting. And Natsu now knows, I don't know how much he listened. Will he have listened enough to come back and know what they said? Because, the head canon E.N.D inside Natsu's head, said that Anna told him, obviously back before he time traveled and forgot about it, that the Dragon Slayer magic was created by someone named Irene. Now, is that something he's gonna remember when he wakes up? And I wonder what that's gonna amount to. I also have no idea what his story could be, right? Like, what's the last secret that Natsu has to learn that he's headed to before, he dies, supposedly? We still don't know about how Larcade came to be, too, so there's still a lot of information they can give us. And then we gotta figure out, how they're gonna fight August and Irene and some of these stronger people. They showed Acnologia again, so figure out how he's gonna go down in the end as well. And same with Zareth. Like, we still have... why can't I remember her name? Shoot, I'm so stupid. God damn it. I hate that. The Fairy Tale Guildmaster, the first Guildmaster. Why can't I remember her name? She's like one of my favorite characters too, but I don't know why I can't remember it. I do this all the time where I try to think of a name, and the more I try to think about it, the more I dig myself into a hole. But anyways, I'm not gonna sit here and dwell on it too much. The first guildmaster has a plan, and Mavis, there we go. And I don't know what that is gonna do, like what that plan is to bring down Zareth. But I am very much looking forward to seeing. We're coming up on the last like 12 episodes or so, I think. Because I think there was 50 episodes in total for this final season. And if I have my numbers right, when I do like the little tags for each episode that I upload, we're on like 34, 35, or 36 or something like that. I remember seeing 33 like a video or two ago, so we're probably on like 35 or 36 now, I think. So that means there's probably roughly 14, give or take, more episodes if I'm doing that math right. I haven't officially gone and looked at it yet, but maybe I will at some point. But man, they're gonna be like the remaining. I think the remaining episodes are gonna be pretty insane because they still gotta wrap up Lady Irene's fight, August's fight, Zareth, Acnologia. Are there any other big hitters that are involved? I don't think so. Did we ever see the Agil conclusion? Not that he's a big hitter, but he's someone that was going up against Elfman and Lysana, maybe? I don't know. I don't think we've seen that conclusion yet, or maybe we did and I just forget, but I'm trying to remember if there's any other big hitters left, because Larcade's down for the count now. Irene, August, Zareth, Acnologia. I think that's all like the big hitters that are left, but those fights are gonna be insane, or at least I hope they are. It's gonna be very, very interesting. And I can't wait to see how they conclude all this, but I'm kind of talking myself in circles now, so I think I've talked about majority of the stuff that I want to. I hope I didn't miss anything, because there was a lot of information this episode. I'm trying to, like, skim through real fast just to make sure. I wonder what's up with that dragon seed, too, now that I think about it. She talked about a dragon seed being placed inside, and that just might be like the power that slowly blooms into turning you into a dragon, you know? Or I wonder if there's gonna be more to that, if there's gonna be something else involved in that as well. I don't know. That was one thing that I just skimmed by. I thought that I just got to a scene where I saw Urza's dad, and I thought that he was gonna be I thought he was gonna be Acnologia at first. That would have been crazy if friggin' Irene and Acnologia were Urza's parents. What Urza said at the end was super badass though. Like, she was like, she was saying, like, I should thank you for giving birth to me and stuff like that, and I should thank you for throwing me away. She essentially, her entire life she's lived, she's had her down points, right? Obviously the tower stuff was rough and everything, but she came into Fairy Tale because of everything that's happened in her life, because Lady Irene threw her away and everything, and she's like thankful for that because she loves her Fairy Tale family. She doesn't regret not having an actual family or anything, which is awesome. But yeah, that last speech was so good. Anyways, guys, I think that I did skim through the episode. I probably still missed some stuff. I'll probably be editing and be like, oh crap, I didn't mention this. But hopefully I touched on majority of the things that I wanted to talk to. You know, maybe someday I'll actually take notes. I'm just scared I'm gonna, like, stop to write something down and I'm gonna miss some subtitle lines that are, like, really important or something. So hopefully I touched on everything. Thanks for watching, guys. As usual, if you want to support the channel, you can hit that subscribe button. You can go into the description and check out the link to my Patreon, where you can get some nice benefits like early access and full length, and you also support me in the process, which is very much appreciated. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed once again, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.